my opinion. Yep, 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 yep. It's my opinion. Yep, 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 yep. It's my opinion. Okay. Yep, 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 yep. It's mine, but
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Just My Opinion. Brian, Greg, Lorenzo over here. Don't forget, like I always said, share, subscribe, follow, like, throw your comments out there. You've been seeing a lot more things in the account. We're being more active. Appreciate some of the people that are participating, so get used to it. I'm gonna keep asking more questions and stuff like that. I'm trying to stay more active, get engaged with the people a little bit more. Damn it, it takes time. Please, so if you see it, don't skip it. Just help us out with that. You gotta sit down, you gotta come up with things that you gotta, put in there, and so see what people like, what they don't like. So I appreciate everybody that's been helping out with that. Just hitting the likes, answering the questions in there that we put there on the social media. But we gotta catch up though. We had to catch up. Last night we were talking about the Lions, and that was before they played the Packers. Now we got 3 games that we can talk about now. What are your thoughts about that game versus the Packers? It was a tight game, but
yeah, I thought they did exactly what they were going to do. They were going to go in there, and Packers was going to try, but they weren't going to expose Love. And Love is decent. Love is good. But when you put the Packers defense against the Lions defense, and Lions wasn't near as beat up then.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we were like pretty even. It was a pretty even
Right,
match
right.
between the Packers.
So-
They had also some hurt
defense.
players, so
So even if you say the Packers defense and the Lions defense were equal, now you have to put the Packers offensive line against Detroit's offensive line. And not even close. Then you have to put Jordan Love up against our quarterback,
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. Not close to me. Not close. Then you have to put our
You
wide.
think Goff is better? Is
Yes.
much better
Yes.
than Allen?
Yes. I just think he's more seasoned. I think Love will
Got
probably
more
be
experience.
Love will probably become a good quarterback. But
He'll get there.
yeah, but I don't think it's his time now.
I mean, Goff went through his, trial of, turbulence and stuff like that, where
And when
things were not going
when
well.
you talk about our backfield against their backfield, not close. When you talk about our wide receivers and their wide receivers, their tight ends, our tight end, we got them beat. So was it? It was never like a concern that Lions going to lose to the Green Bay Packers. Never.
I did expected it to be as close as it was, just because, like I said, like I knew they also had some hurt defensive players. We had our hurt defensive players, so I kind of expected them also to try to come back after the last game with us. That there was kind of a shame. They lost at home. Love was hurt. He wanted like revenge, and he showed up. So we pulled it up at the end. I mean, we did what we do. We find a way to win, and that's what happened. But I did expect the game to be as close as it was, though. I didn't expect the last play though, where Goff knees went down and he just passed the ball, and that whole thing.
When he tripped.
Yeah, people were tripping because people think. Sometimes they think this is college football. Like if that happened, that it doesn't count. But like nobody touched him on the defensive end. He just tripped himself and he passed the ball, and that's it. That's about it. That's the NFL rule, and we won, guys. We won. Now moving from that one to what we watch versus the Bills.
Okay.
How do you? So for me, I think our offensive lineup started the urgency too late. We started the urgency too late. We kind of let them do their run on the first 2 quarters, and that kind of bite our ass later, because we didn't know we had a lot of players injured already on the defensive end. These people are coming from a loss, so they're not coming to lose twice in a row. Plus, the whole season is been talking about who's a better team between them and Lions and the Vikings. So they do have something to show off too. They have something to prove. Plus, you got Josh Allen is running for MVP, so he don't want to look bad against a team that is hurt because our defensive team is hurt. What do you think about that game?
I mean, it is what it is, and it was what it was. Josh Allen probably playing at the highest level in the NFL right now.
He's a beast. He's
playing at the highest level. And they put, was it 48? 48 points up? 48. They put 48 points up against a Detroit Lions team that came from the practice squad.
Literally, the whole defensive line.
We put 42 points up against their team.
We also lost 2 defensive players in that same game, by the way.
So we didn't lose 2 defensive players. We lost 2 backup defensive players.
Exactly. Yeah.
So when we got on the field, when the Lions got on the field,
we brought backup and we also lost the backup.
Lions got on the field with a depleted defensive squad. They had second string, third string practice squad on the team. So the Buffalo Bills did exactly what a good offensive team is supposed to do. They're supposed to score points against a depleted team. But you don't understand. Detroit Lions scored 42 points against their team. Not their backup to the
their actual
squad.
team.
Their team.
Yeah.
Now, what were you asking me again?
No, offensively,
it was a shootout.
No, yeah. Offensively, we did have what we needed to win. I'm just saying the urgency on that game came in a little too late on the offensive side. Because I'm assuming or I'm thinking that probably they thought that because we're playing at home, maybe the defensive part of it we're gonna come more aggressive with it, but we let them do the run too early, too much, and we have a Josh Allen just toyed with us. Like when the shit that he was doing.
The stuff that he was doing is because he knew he could against the team he was playing with.
Yeah.
You can't take... Josh Allen looks in the mirror every day and he sees the best player in football, the best quarterback on the team, the best running, aggressive, passing quarterback. That's what he sees when he looks in the mirror. So when he goes on the field and he says, look, I'm playing against third string and practice squad, he's going to do his thing. But
they do play running back at the same time he was playing quarterback.
But let me ask you a question. If that's the best he can do against backups, and wait, hold up. Didn't we miss a field goal?
We did. Okay. Both teams missed a field goal. The first field goal.
Okay.
Both of them missed it. Which I was surprised, by the way. I was super surprised.
Bates missed a field goal.
Yeah, I was surprised
so that takes it down to a 3-point game.
Yeah, I was surprised about Bates missing that one.
And didn't we fumble or throw an interception?
Interception. And we fumbled once, I believe. Yeah. There were a couple mistakes.
Clean them up, and we're talking a different game.
Definitely.
Clean it up, and you're talking Buffalo Bills got beat by a depleted Detroit Lions team.
If I believe if they would have just started on the second quarter, how they started the third and the fourth, we would have won the game.
Yeah, but if
for certain,
if your aunt had nuts, she wouldn't be your aunt. If we'd have done this, I'm just saying.
You can't say that. You got nuts.
Yeah. If your aunt had nuts, it'd be your uncle. So we can't keep on playing the if game.
No.
So what I'm saying, I'm talking about facts. Facts is at the end of the game, it was 42 to
48. Yeah.
All I'm saying is, who did Josh Allen beat? They beat up a defensive team that was completely depleted by all of the stars. No. You think he would have got a chance to run that much if Aiden Hutchinson was playing?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no.
If you think he would...
I think we all know that.
Do you think he would have done what he did if Detroit Lions had every single person back
No, 100% no.
If he would have tried to run on that left side like he was running, he was eating them up on the left side the whole game.
Yeah.
Anzalone would have broken him in half. He even scored a touchdown himself.
like
on where Anzalone usually is.
yeah, that was like that was insane.
Yeah.
And then we had today.
And then when Anzalone went out, Rodriguez came in, who was really good, and he went out for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then today we did really good against the Bears, but I mean I expected that one. The Bears kind of not of a competition right now, so
Yeah, I mean,
Like 14.
yeah.
and then
17-34. So
the unsung hero for the Lions today was Washington. Washington beat Philadelphia.
Philadelphia at the end, yeah. They came back out of nowhere too. They came back.
Five interceptions.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Turned the ball over 5 times and came back and won the game. Only one other time that's been done this year. Oh wait, who did it?
And the Vikings were playing.
Who did that? 5 interceptions in one game and came back and won the game. Who did it? Oh, that was the Lions. I mean, they did it to Houston. Oh,
Houston. Texans.
oh wait,
Now,
wait. Lions are 13-2.
yeah.
13-2. Most wins in franchise history. Wait a minute.
Isn't it, if the
There's
Vikings
something
lose
else,
today,
there's
let
something
me
else.
see.
And the Lions' history, this is the most points they've ever scored in a season, and they still have 2 games to go.
We're still, yeah. And
Well,
look, the Vikings beat the Seahawks today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was shocked.
So, there's that.
Not that I'm saying that the last 2 games really count, because the other teams were playing with 14-game seasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we already
Yeah.
By last week we already went into the playoff spot, so there is that. Now to close out the NFL conversation, do you feel or do you believe right now Jared Goff is number 4 running for MVP? Josh Allen is number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
Lamar
he get it this
Jackson?
year? Lamar Jackson is running
Lamar
second
Jackson,
right
2.
now. Yeah.
Lamar Jackson.
And we got a running back from the Seahawks or for the Eagles.
Eagles, Saquon Barkley.
Yeah. That's impressive though. He's there.
He's after being over injury,
Yeah.
then coming from the Giants. Yeah, he's being impressive.
But in 2020,
He's
there was
impressive.
somebody that did something similar to him, and they did not give him the MVP either. So I don't think they're gonna give him the MVP.
I don't think Saquon Barkley's going to do it. I don't think he's going to get it, especially this loss.
Even if he
This
goes
loss today.
over the 2,000 rushing yards.
Nah, if he goes over the 2,000-yard rushing, he might get it.
That's what I'm saying. In 2020,
Rarely-
somebody did it, and they didn't give it to him.
2020, who did
And
it?
2020, somebody did it, and they did not give it to him, which I was surprised.
Derrick Henry.
I'll give me 1 second. I'll find that.
Mm.
Let me find that.
Mm.
Or 2020.
2020.
Because I was surprised by that.
2020, 2,000-yard rusher.
Okay, so
Mm.
who was the running back?
Not sure who that was. I mean, the only person I could give it to is Derrick Henry, maybe. I don't remember a running back.
It was probably him. No, you.
They had a pretty good running
Derrick
back.
Henry.
Derrick
Yeah.
Henry.
2,027 rushing yards, and they did not give it to him. The last running back that won an MVP was in 2013.
And that
That
was
did something
Adrian
like-
Peters.
I think so. And he did like 2,097 yards.
To Adrian Peterson.
Yeah. So that was incredible. But we'll see. I guess we'll see at the end.
All right. So now it's time to get all 3 of us involved, and we know.
Yeah.
So much sports.
I ain't watching no sports in like a month. Even
People
basketball.
already know that.
Right.
Even basketball.
That's your thing.
Yeah.
Basketball.
I know, right? Even basketball.
I didn't even watch the fight last night. I was like,
I was gonna ask about that. You watched the Usyk and Fury fight
That was last night.
last night? Well, it
You
was
ain't watch it
actually
either?
1 p.m. or something like that.
I'm not
It
watching.
was during the day. Yeah.
The
Fury lost
again.
again. Yeah.
Mhm.
He lost it.
Did you see it?
I watched it. I rewatched it. I didn't watch it. I just rewatched
so
it.
you agree with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't go there with the same stupid game plan you did last time. You already got your ass beat.
Sugar Hill was in his corners.
Yeah, I think so. But
Mhm.
it's just the last 5 rounds, bro. You can't start hugging the little guy and just jumping on top of him the last 5 rounds. Those are the championship rounds. You are 6'9", the other one is 6'3". Why are you jumping on him like just to hug him and
We
whatever?
really have to talk about it?
No, I just
I ain't
saying.
seen that, so I ain't really got a
I
real
just
opinion.
I'm good. I didn't even know it was. I didn't even know it was
But
that.
he lost again. He lost.
I don't know if somebody text me like, yeah, that was a cool.
He lost again. And
What fight?
I don't agree with
I'm
him.
wins.
Paper. It wasn't paper.
No, it was Top Rank. ESPN Plus. They put
Oh, I
it
had
ESPN
that
Plus.
too.
Yeah.
Paper.
But they do it in Saudi Arabia, so it's like 1 p.m. our time over here. So
Yeah, I ain't watching.
like,
I ain't
yeah.
saying nothing.
It was at 1 p.m.
Yeah,
Is that when the show started?
that's when the show started.
And
1
then
p.m.
so they didn't fight until
At
3.
3 or 4.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So yeah, no.
Well, I probably could have watched that because that's when I was getting up.
No, we were here already. Oh, you're from the nap?
Yeah. No. Oh, it happened
From the
at
nap.
4
It
p.m.
was Saturday. Saturday. Yesterday. That was yesterday. By the time you were leaving here at the gym, they were starting the show. So that was last week.
Saturday.
Yeah, yesterday.
So yeah. I was I was home at 4.
There you go. I didn't remember. I tried to watch it like.
But when the show started, we were just kind of like leaving the gym, right?
Yeah. So when I got home later at night, I'm trying to see. Oh, let me see what time the fight started. And it was already over. I was like, oh,
Okay.
dang. Okay, it is what it is.